La 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 lattes were a la 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 lattes were a. Hey y'all, listen, I know I'm late. Drop down in the comments if y'all can hear me. Drop those unicorns in the comments if you can hear your girl Tay. I know I'm late. Hey, Sexy Ray. I don't know if y'all still in here. Hey, Beer, my grandma. Hey, Sonia. Listen, I don't even know if. Hey, Brandy. Listen, your girl Tay is late, okay? I know I'm late, but I'm gonna come and I'm gonna talk anyway because 9 times out of 10, everybody was being nosy just like I was being nosy. And I know I was being nosy. I ain't even gonna lie about it. I was a little bit over here, a little bit over there. It's so much shit going on in the YouTube streets. I don't even know what to watch before I watch the next thing. Something else is happening. And listen, I'm a content creator. And in the factors of me being a content creator, I'm nosy. So my nosiness got the best of me. And I was bush hopping. Yes, I was. And yes, I was, y'all. Because I'm pretty sure y'all been outside. And that's why Tay used to be a video girl, baby. And I think I'm about to go back to that way because the live is messy. The lives be messy. People don't listen to your live to listen to your commentary. They listen to your live so that way they can go against anything that you're saying or make it as if you're saying something about somebody in particular. You could not even be talking about a motherfucker on this internet because we actually have real lives that exist. And you could write something, say something, and then all of a sudden you done said something about somebody, you done felt something about somebody. Listen, I come through with the rainbows, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't fuck with nobody because I don't want nobody fucking with me. It's just that simple. But live is just messy territory because even me being on live throughout the last couple of months that I've been on live, it's just me that choose to throw and push things to the side that I may see that I just choose not to give my value to, baby. But this live thing don't be for the weak, honey. Okay, especially when you don't have people watching for good reasons, and it take away from the people that's actually here for your overall content. Like y'all didn't see Briana with the Roros going to her kids' school. Okay, that's what Tay comes to talk about, baby. I'm not coming to talk about nobody on the same level as me, a content creator, baby. We all meet in the same space. Otherwise, we wouldn't know about each other any damn way. So, with that being said, if people actually stayed to their own platforms, then they wouldn't have to worry about how anybody else performed. It would be the least of their worries. And at least if you snooping, don't get mad while you snooping and then wind up having something to say. What was the point of you snooping anyway? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. But anyway, hey y'all, hey y'all. It's your girl Tay. It's your girl Tay. Drop those unicorns for me. Hit that like button, okay? If you just came in, definitely hit that share to let them know that Tay Tay is here. Oh, I got a tip in my tip jar. Tip in my tip jar. Thank you, Melissa. Okay, we came to talk about them area rugs. Definitely, indefinitely, baby, because I'm not sure who the fuck told her that she looked cute in them boots. Okay? But them things is not supposed to show up to every occasion with you. All right. What we are witnessing right now is the sad and the sorry. The sad and the sorry. The I'm playing like I'm happy, but I'm really not. I don't know what to do. as being a little old lady that lived in the shoe that had so many kids she didn't know what to do. And now she traveling, seeing family, boo. She like, listen, I got to go see some goddamn body. Y'all see those pictures never made it to the internet of her being out anywhere in that cat suit, right? Because what friends the hell do she have to be doing anything with? Sis took them pictures at the corner of her curb. That was all and that was it. And now you sitting over there with all of them kids by yourself in misery. Misery. Them people didn't even know whether to be happy to see you, be shocked to see you, or what to take in, or what the reason was that they possibly could have been seeing you for. Because you could see that it's not something that's done on the regular. When a person only use other people to fuel their own good, it is sick. It is sick. Okay, and that's what makes a person come off or how can I say, non-emotional. How can I say no emotion, and definitely narcissistic? Because it's not about the people, it's all about you. As long as you get the fulfillment that you need out of the situation, then it's a good situation. And those people are only there because there is a situation. If Jarnell was not doing what he was doing and the situation wasn't what it was, her ass would not have been in North Carolina. All right. Right now, she is trying to get attention, seek attention, and it is all for goddamn show. But don't nobody care about the show. What we care about is them goddamn area rugs. Okay, we about to call animal control on your goddamn ass. All right, you sitting here like, what the hell? You mean to tell me you even had to dress like a whore to go to your son's school? It wasn't no days off. Who you trying to get, the principal? You mad enough to go there in your son's school in a come fuck me suit and area rug boots with a matching vest. We can't leave out the vest. Hey, everybody coming in. Look at my family dropping in the building. That's what I like to see. Show the unicorn some love, baby. I know it's been a couple of days because I've been dropping some content on the street. And I told y'all the live thing been messy. So I came to talk about the rugs. Anybody got some rug cleaner? We need to clean up in aisle fucking 4 because the whore done been a whore. She done took her whorish ass to North Carolina, to that boy's school after not seeing him for how long, in a come fuck me suit and area rug boots. I can't make this up. I won't make it up. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Tell the unicorn it ain't so. Because then I seen a little compassion for a second. I'm like, wow, you know, it's a good thing that part is still a good thing that she went and popped up on her son in school. But if it wasn't for the factors of the love and it was for the factors of the views, then fuck you. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right at all. That's not cool because you can see that boy generally missed you. He missed you and he missed his siblings too. And I'm just confused. Is he where he at because of something that y'all went through? Or is it something that him and Moose went through? Because it seems that you make moves outside of the factors of y'all being broken up, meaning you being there. Would you be there if you and Moose was on good terms right now? Because it seemed like once he left that house, it was like, you know, the family and the family thing. Now Jarnell could take the other son to the concert. Like, you wasn't taking nobody to no concerts when I was there. Why you gonna wait for me to leave and now you want to take my brother to try to make me feel some type of way? And then Sleepy Meatloaf, he's using the boy for views because he's drowning every goddamn day. If he ain't talking about Robert Toupee, he's not making no money. So Everybody is in a struggle run for views right now. Because if you ain't out here showing your moose knuckle, you ain't getting no views like that. And now that you have to actually make content, y'all, she has to actually make content now. So you see the content that we are getting, right? But I'm just going to be honest with you. That shit she came with the other day, where she thought she was selling Alibaba clothes online. Who the hell is wearing a gun and lips within the same outfit, on the same garment? Is that something new that y'all young ones is doing now? Y'all wearing lips and pistols on your pants? Because if so, I'll pass. Tay Tay will pass. Definitely hit that like button for your girl Tay. Let me make sure that them likes is liking, and hopefully the support be definitely supporting. Because listen, it took a little bit of everything for me to get up here and do this live. I was going to drop a video instead. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm be honest with you. So being that I'm here, let's make it worth my while. We definitely gonna have a powwow. Because Janelle, go over there and get your baby mother so she could take off them area rugs. Okay? Go on over there and get your baby mama so she could take them area rugs off. Okay? I don't know who the hell told her. All right. That it Elizabeth, I'm happy I did too. Cause then I came here and I got to talk to yous. And that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. So I'm happy I decided to come live also, friend. For real, for real. But Jonelle, go get your baby mother. Because if we got to look at these boots one more day, one more week, I swear I think I'm going to scream. Them boots need their own personal thumbnail. Them boots need their own personal thumbnail. If I see somebody walking towards me with them boots, I'm instantly going to think they want to fight. Like, you coming to stomp me out? Where's the beef? Where's the beef? But this is the shit you done got yourself into, just having kids for men's. Okay? While you in a relationship with them. Because what you don't realize, and I don't think you notice, that you still are the primary parent. So once them men leave you, they get to go on. And then they just get to fight for visitation, which means they still don't have to deal with you, but you still got to be in the house with all them kids at one time, boo. Which means that if this man got two, he get to take his two. If this man got one, he get to take his one. When you have all your kids, you have all your kids. The numbers don't match. Because they get what they have while they with you. Your numbers just keep going on, boo. Up and up and up. Now I guess she gonna be acting like she moving to North Carolina because she mad at her baby father. He ain't gonna chase her. Bitch, if you want to move, you can move. It ain't gonna be the same outcome like when you was with LaTruth. It will not be the same. Somebody better tell her. Somebody needs to tell her, like, listen, Bree, I don't think this one is gonna pan out the same way. Because see, you dealing with a bitch like you. You a bitch, he a bitch, y'all be bitches together. So when you look in the mirror, you see him because y'all do and create the same actions. So anything that you do is going to be what he do 10 times harder to you, and then you're going to have to counteract that with another move. But anyway, I'm waiting for it all because I'm going to turn it into content. So may the best man fucking win at this point. They said Patricia was over there. Hey y'all, let me know in the comments because I'm not sure about that. You know, if I ain't got the receipt, then I can't say for sure. But Miss Patricia was over there on TikTok talking her shit, y'all. She was. Because if she was, I'm backing Miss Patricia up. Listen, and I'm instigating. She called you a crackhead, Miss Patricia. Yes, Miss Area Ruggs did. She said that you was, how can I say, a crackhead in retirement. And she said you had a baby by an alcoholic. She said one of y'all was an alcoholic and one of y'all was a crackhead. And now you done got grandkids by somebody that's running around on the loose with goddamn area rugs, Miss Patricia. I know you mad. You probably told your son, not that one. Not listen. Listen, don't you have near picnic by? Listen, don't you bring near picnic home for she. Not for she. And what he go and do? Everything against what you said, Miss Patricia. He went and had a picnic with she. Not one picnic, but two, baby. But this is the same person that called you a crackhead, Miss Patricia. The one that's online selling pants with guns and lips. That's her. Yep. I mean, point them out. Point them out. Yep, that's what it is. Both of them is immature. So it's gonna be lick for lick. Like it was baby pick for baby pick, then it was caption for caption. That's what it is. The childish ish. But he'll be back. Yep, you said it. He sure will be back around payday. Because y'all, we gonna really have to get into this thing. This is the second half of the finale. Okay, this is the show wait, how it says, this is the show that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing it, not knowing. Well, we started watching it, not knowing what it was. Okay, and we'll continue watching it just goddamn because this is the tea that never ends. Yes, it keep pouring in, my friends. I'm telling you, we gonna continue to watch it because anytime a man break up with a woman and she go and get some area rugs for boots, that's interesting. That's not normally what they do, but you did not have to take that horseshoe to that boy's school. And I ain't like that. And then the lady, you could tell that it wasn't really a surprise because you done spoke to the people at the school and let them know that you was coming. That's why the lady escorted you to the damn office, duh. Because when the mother just pops up, she rings the bell, or however you get into the entrance, and you may be, how can I say, accompanied by someone. But I'm so excited. You spoke to her. You spoke to her. You stepped in that school like you was about to do a meet and greet, and you was going to see your son, baby. A damn meet and greet. With a gray come fuck me suit and some area rugs with a matching vest. That's not nice. That's not nice. We would think that this time around, you going around the bend again, that we would have kind of saw something different. Nope, now I'm lying. Now you got me out here lying. Because ain't no way we thought no shit like that. I know Barnes is happy he's the one that got away. Listen, if it took for him to be in jail for anything other than you, he still won, boo. He still won. Imagine if he was still out on the street and Bree had a chance to get to that man, baby. Sleepy monkey. You probably wouldn't be claiming them 3 kids because 1.5 of them is his. Let's talk about it. Until I see a DNA test, I don't give a damn what nobody say. It's some bones up in that second boy, baby. And until somebody can prove otherwise, I smell a lie. I smell a lie. I smell a lie. I might do a video about that. I think I might. I just might. Yeah, Tay might. But I ain't gonna give all my ideas because, like, remember I told y'all people be listening to people lives. They be all in the bushes. Everybody not in the bushes for a bad reason, though. So, some people more comfortable. Some people gotta hide in these bushes these days because that's where it's most comfortable, baby. A walking cotton candy machine. Wait, no, say it wasn't a matching bag. I seen the matching vest. Cause I couldn't get past the she was running and then the boot was running beside her. So it looked like two people was running at one time. I ain't know who to watch run, her or the boot. And then the whole time you got the camera on you is focused clearly on your ass. That wasn't by accident. That wasn't by accident. Okay? It made sure that the focus of the view was your little funky leaky ass. All right. While you go into your son's school, you confused on how you supposed to dress when you do. You so used to being in hoe attire, you don't know how to switch into mommy attire. And why the fuck you still ain't brushed them kids' head when you was going that goddamn far? I don't know if nobody else gonna say it, but I was waiting to see if the kids were gonna have the slick back, lay down. Nobody did. Nobody here was dead. No, nothing was did. And Josh still wearing the same motherfucking clothes that he was wearing at home. Sleepy Bible, why you didn't take him into the Temu shopping cart that you always jump into? Where you go get your jewelry from? Why you ain't go shopping for your son? Oh, you was trying to make the money. That's why you was talking about Robert to pay. I got you. You gonna need a up in your pay. And being that Brianna's money is declining, she ain't that girl. She ain't that girl. Hey Maya. Hey everybody coming in. Right. They still got them way B2Bs. Yes. 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 She did not take in the time to actually groom them goddamn kids. She just put on them goddamn outfits, her goddamn area rugs with the matching vest, hopped in that goddamn kidnapping the new 2025 kidnapping goddamn van and hop her ass on the road. That's what she did. Okay? Ain't neither one of them out here being goddamn parents. They out here trying to prove a point. And Nakia, keep your stupid ass husband off the internet. Okay? He out here making it for that. Like, I thought him and Bree was the past. All the kids, the shit with the kids, it ain't all that. They ain't doing all that. But these two be in heavy communication. And I'm pretty sure Nakia, stupid ass, ain't there. If ain't nobody gonna talk, I'm gonna talk about fucking Nakia because she's stupid. Nakia is stupid. Now, you can't help the factors if your man have outside motherfucking kids, but you can help the factors of being stupid and pig. And I know you be doing scroll bars on the internet. Okay. We not gonna even act like you don't, baby. But you trying to stay out of sight, out of mind. Like, fuck it, if he getting the bitch money and spending it on me, I ain't gonna say nothing. But, 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 you know it's always a but, right? If they communicating all the time, you don't know when one of those times maybe you may be digging yourself a hole. Sis may be able to, or may trying to spin the block. The block is hot. All right. You know, when people, going through breakups and shit, they have pity sex. That's what they call it. Exactly, trying to prove a point. Because let me see what it say. Because if her little boy was together, that visit would not have happened. Say that shit again, I am her Miss Lynn. Say that shit again. I don't know who she thinks she fooling, but it ain't us. It ain't us. Hey, Fatima. It ain't us she fooling. That's a Honda minivan, aka the 2025 kidnapping van. Every time she break up with a man, here she go on the highway in the van. That's how the fuck she pulled up the Robert house. Okay, with that Best Buy shirt. She had 3 kids then. She done doubled it. Sis got a half a dozen out this bitch just trying to get revenge. How you get more kids out of revenge? That's the stupidest shit that I've heard in the world. But we ain't gonna act like they don't do it. But where did it gain you? Nothing. But a half a dozen kids. That's it. Because the men still be leaving. They still be leaving. Didn't they take that family picture in Sleepy House? Listen, let's talk about it. I ain't even see the family picture. Don't make me lie. I ain't see it. They probably dropped it while I was out here being nosy and on something else. Cause when I dropped the video this morning, I hadn't seen that. Cause y'all know Tay Tay would have put that up in there. I'd have been like, oh, Bree met Nakia. Nakia don't want to beat her ass no more. Cause you know when they was younger, they was sharing that man. They was sharing that man. Let me see. Oh, this is the picture. Thank you, honey. This is the picture. I hope I ain't leave y'all. I was trying to be nosy. I was trying to see if they took that picture in the Kia house. I'm looking for something distinctive in the background or something that says that that's Sleepy House. Cause I wonder if that was the sister house that they went to. Cause you know she went there too. She went to go see her family members. So I'm gonna have to definitely research that picture later when I ain't online, when I could really look at it like She was popping up on a little bit of everybody. But that's because she had to get out that house. Y'all seen how that live went the other day? Who the hell gonna be buying something that was not professional? That was a very unprofessional live. You got on live to sell people something. First of all, you should have cleaned up your house first. First of all that shit that you had on the floor shouldn't have been no more. Especially if that's where you was going to be selling people things. That is so unprofessional. You got the kids rattling the plastic in the back. Whichever one ain't rattling the plastic, the other one crying. You got the camera falling. Like, girl, you all over the place. I thought Big Bree said she had some money. You don't think you might need to call somebody in, twin? You ain't got no office? Where your little pink game chair at? You ain't got nowhere to fit it? Because, I mean, you're going to have to get some organization going if you're going to be online selling people stuff from Alibaba for $25. Okay? Because I don't know who the hell was wearing that off the shoulder outfit. Basically, what she is selling people is everything that she basically don't want. It's a everything must go sell. Okay? I was asking about that pic earlier in the chat. Hey, Miss Ashley. Yeah, I just seen the picture. Thank you, Eminem. But at the end of the day, my whole thing is I'm trying to see if that's actually Sleepy House. Because I'm wondering if that was the family house or if that's the family's house. Because you know she was doing stuff, she was doing drive-bys, her area rugs. But trust me, we going to see more to come because this is only the beginning. Because she's seeking attention that she's not getting. First of all, I'ma just tell you this. The fact is that Jarnell probably looked online and seen that she done took his kids to North Carolina. That was supposed to be what was supposed to be the conversation. but she probably still didn't even get the conversation that she was looking for. Because we both know and we all know that had that been Mosky and Robert just so happened to see his baby pop up someplace that she ain't supposed to be, like, bitch, we live in Atlanta. You live in Atlanta. How the fuck did my kids get in North Carolina? But that's more of the stirring the pot. I'm telling you. She like, if you think you miss your kids now, you really gonna miss them, nigga. Cause I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm getting out of here. I'm going where people really care about me. You know who the fuck I am? Obviously, he hasn't figured out who the fuck you is as of yet. Cause you done said it multiple times and it ain't stopped him from doing shit. He out here posting trends and shit, acting like he want to get his booty licked. Meanwhile, you running around with area rugs trying to prove a point. We'll pass on that. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. And then the baby was jumping out of Walter arms. Did you see her trying to get away from that tree humper like, Ma, you know this man humped trees. I don't give shit about that granddaddy. If you don't get me off this man lap, listen, Lele said I got to go. She was about to hit the floor. She ain't even give a shit. Long as she got away from him. Then she got the sister. I think that was the sister that was holding her when she was on the steps and they was outside. And Lele they don't know them fucking people. They don't know them people. You making it seem like they acting exactly how they supposed to act. Confused. The kids is confused. Where the fuck are we at? And who the fuck is these people? The only people that anybody in that house possibly was familiar with that be in your house is the tree humper. And that's why Lele was running like that. I would have been running too. Like, oh God, he's back. The tree humper is back. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. You know my daddy don't want me around this man. You know my dad. So you just gonna rub it in. You gonna take me to hours away. Then you gonna put me on a tree humper's lap. That's not the way you get back at my dad. I don't want to play anymore, mommy. The game is over. You taking this a little bit too far, huh, Mrs. Area Rugs? Huh? You gonna get that mad at my daddy. You gonna go and take us and put us in the hands of a tree fucker? Cause that record didn't go away. I don't give a fuck who swept it up underneath the rug. Tay didn't. Walter will forever be known as a tree humper, aura toucher. Everything. Okay? We never gonna let that one go. At all. At all. So, for the people in the cheap seats, Walter is a tree humper. And she went over there and set that baby on his lap. And Lele was getting the fuck out of there. She said, I don't care. I'll hit the floor before I sit on this man lap. I agree with that, Lele. I definitely back you up. That's right. Tell him, support the cause. Definitely support your girl Tay. I know I was late, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. These lives ain't working out the way they supposed to be working. I'm going to just be doing my videos. Because, see, I ain't going to be coming up here and I'm not the type to be begging support, and all support is appreciated. But if I know I can do something that will give me more of a benefit and less of a headache, then, excuse me, sometimes less is definitely more. You understand? So definitely hit that like button so Tay could stay in the algorithm. And I hope y'all be hyping me up. I hope y'all be hyping your girl Tay up. I hope y'all do. I hope y'all do. When you get a chance, look at Sleepy Page, because I swear he must got the same curtains the dad got. Oh my God, y'all, it's funny. Not they got matching curtains. I am weak. I'm definitely gonna go and see though. That's right. Tell him hit that like button for your girl Tay Tay. Okay? I ain't been live in a couple of days, so don't have my shit dry. Okay, this should not be dry. Y'all should be definitely excited to see me because I am excited. Well, speak to y'all because I'm not on camera. You know, I was kind of speeding there, y'all. But we definitely gonna see how this is going to play out because there's about to be some problems in the Kia house. If Briana think that she gonna be moving closer to North Carolina, was she moving closer to her baby forever? Huh? Because you ain't got to move there to be closer to your son. You could just bring your son the fuck home. All right. So I don't know who you think you fooling. Oh, yes, because I couldn't take it with Josh being that far away. Mm-mm. Sis, you could bring him home anytime that you choose to. That boy is enrolled in school there. Anytime somebody enrolls a child in school somewhere, that means that they plan on that child staying there for a while. And you know, you have to finish out the school year. So this is not a temporary thing. Mm-mm. 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 It's not. It's not. He's sure not. He is. He sure is. He sure is, be honest with yourself. But he gonna show her because one thing for sure and two things for certain. Bree know exactly what she thinks she doing. See, when your only way of getting a rise out of people is by being vindictive. She has mastered that as a skill, okay? And she think that's what's going to get her her way, and it never does. It don't work out that way, so I don't know why she continued to do it. But whatever she doing, she need to be making sure she's making this money because she still got court cases and dates that's coming up. So right after Christmas, okay, for the new year, she's going to start her new year off. How you leave a year off from going to court? She went to court all this year. And then she got to start her next year going to court too. Cause say what now? Mm-hmm. Wait, Maya said for tax purposes, for sleepy ass. Listen, Nakia, you better watch them. Okay? That woman been putting some money in that man's pocket for a couple of months. And it was a tactic to shut you up. But right up underneath your nose, nigga, they was fucking under your nose before. What would be any different? Oh, niggas is older with more children. Please. Please. Once a whore, always a whore. Uh-huh. Once a whore, always a whore. But I tell you this, she is ruining her image, and the supporters don't give a fuck about them twins. She don't ruin that. Do y'all see the type of comments that listen? That don't they could say that be RH supporters, but no, sis. Okay, it ain't. It's a lot of them people that got fed the fuck up that was caught in between y'all bullish, baby. And they don't be coming to play. It definitely be shots fired, baby. Because when Jonelle posted that picture, that video, my bad, the other day of him and the twins, oh my goodness, them comments. Oh my goodness. Hey, chocolate season. Oh my goodness, them comments. They listen, they was not holding back. I was ready to start swinging for the twins. Like, listen, back down, back up, shit. Like, it was no chill buttons at all. At all. But when you do no good, you won't get no good. And I'm going to sit back when people be like, oh, y'all obsessed with Bree. You still talking about that girl? Yes. I want to make sure I watch her get every bit of her fucking karma. Okay, I'm not going to feel bad for the shit that she going through. She put this shit on herself. I'm just the person that's watching it. She's the person that caused it. So how is it okay for her to keep creating shit and causing shit? It's a problem for me to put it on display for other people to see it. Oh no, I'm just reacting to what I see. She's stupid. And I don't even like that word. And I don't even let my kids use that word. But we're going to use that word freely today. Because all when it comes down to her, you will see is stupidity. Period. She's still doing dumb ish. Exactly. Can she move with Robert Little Girl just asking? Listen, if she gonna make it convenient for him to still get her on them days of them visits, okay, because if it complicates his visitation, then that shit is out the window. And you know Robert will take her to court. Mm. Robert will take her to court real quick. Contempt. 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 Yo, she is like on a like she being she bing bing in between baby fathers over not on that type of tip, but I'm just saying it's sad when your schedule consists or will consist at some point in time and making sure that your kids dads get their visitation. You gonna be like the after school drop off mom and shit. Up here you go. See you in 3 days. Up here you go. See you in 3 days. Okay, because I'ma just tell you, Jonell is not the single dad type, baby. You will not hear him on the internet saying shit that Robert said. Like his child could come live at him with him at any point in time. All right, it would not be a problem. Jonell is going to say, them kids cannot get in front of his career, baby. You know I got to be in LA every weekend. And there's no twins allowed. Nope. I can't do it. So what you want? A little bit of child support. But if I pay you child support, you know that you're gonna be the one paying it because the money that I get is from you. So if I'm paying child support, it's gonna be you paying you. So I don't see how much sense that's going to really make. And then him having the children by himself, unless Miss Patricia is involved, baby, I just don't see it happening. So it may be visitation for a day or two, but mm-mm. And I don't care how many times they break up and get back together. You can see in people's eyes that a situation is not the same. You know, some people have makeup sex all the time, get back, and then a week later, niggas will be arguing about the shit they didn't get to say in the midst of the argument the week prior when they was having it. She desperate at this point. For real, and them views is looking terrible. They looking terrible. The most views that young lady has on her page is when she's showing her moose knuckle, baby. Other than that, if it ain't moose knuckle and it ain't drama, people are not tuning into you. It's not like there's a common interest in anything else that you do. Those clothing holes, trash. I don't know. Do we call that modeling? That's not modeling. Well, trash. The clothes that's being sold, trash. You're not even selling people quality shit that would make them want to buy it. I would have started a whole new line of my own shit and promoted it before I went and got these bum ass vendor shits and then try to sell it to people and receive a profit off of it when you know you selling trash. That's you can't trust a person like that. When they know they selling you some bullshit and they still willing to attempt to sell you that bullshit. Because if it looked bad on camera, I know it looked bad in person. You know, sometimes you could say the camera ain't do shit no justice, but the camera was doing all that shit some justice, okay? Because in person, I'm pretty sure it's going to look a whole lot worse. Moon, you could go check the chicken in the oven for me. I don't want to sit here and set our house on fire while I'm talking shit on live. The lady told me earlier I need to change my carbon monoxide detector because when I was doing my video, it was beeping. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do that. Because when I listened back to the video, y'all, I damn sure heard the shit going chirp, chirp, chirp. I don't even think it needs the battery changed at this point in time because the battery was changed not too long ago. And I don't think that shit died that goddamn fast. So I don't know. And if it was carbon monoxide, it talk. It will be like carbon monoxide detected, carbon monoxide detected. Yeah, it wouldn't just be beeping. Anything I see about her be through YouTubers, I'm blocked everywhere. I'm blocked too. Listen, I be blocked too on stuff. A lot of the stuff that I get, it be because people send me it. That's why a lot of the times I don't be able to put things out until I receive said things. Because me personally, she said you won't be peeking at me, bitch. But on some stuff, I still get the peek in. But we see how this is playing out. And it just ain't been different. I mean, my whole thing is she did this with Sleepy. She ran from Sleepy got on the highway, took his kids to Robert house, right? Then now she got mad at Robert. She took Mosky over to Jonelle house. And Jonelle thought it was cool for that baby to be played with in the doorway, asking if the baby wanted to go to Robert house and put it on the internet with Mosky screaming and yelling. And now the dingy bitch is doing the same thing to you. How does it feel? Because now she done picked up and uprooted and took your kids to North Carolina. And she's sneaky. She'll be done moved and not even telling you that she's in the process of moving, just so she could feel like she's hurting you the same way right now that you're hurting her. Because at the end of the day, she only putting on her, how can I say, strong face for the internet. You see them eyes, that eye that's stuck in that corner, you could tell it been crying a lot. It been crying a lot. It been crying a lot. I just feel bad for that baby. Wait, how y'all be getting blocked? I ain't even said nothing. So that mean that she must have just looked for me. She looked for me to block me. I'm telling you she did. Eminem, I'm telling you, she must have looked for me to block me because I ain't did nothing. I ain't never said nothing on her chat or in her comment section. So that verified, that lets me know. Okay. She sought me out. She said, yeah, you won't be up in here. You want to talk about me? Okay. I'm cutting off your supply. I probably got blocked from, listen, you just in association. I'm guilty by association. No, I've earned my block. I would say I've earned my block. As much shit that I done talked on this YouTube over the last 3 years, it be facting and it be truthing, but she don't be liking it. And it be definitely the shit that will definitely get you blocked. She over there crying over all her last couple of men. She was still hurt over RH. You know how many nights she probably was with Jonelle or in a situation with Jonelle and wished the situation with RH never happened? Trust me, she ain't got enough heart or accountability in her to be able to come on the internet and apologize for her lies. She's always going to say she was telling her story in some type of way to dumb it down. But when she sit by herself, she be punching a goddamn ear. And y'all see, wait, let's get into the messy boots of it all. Hit that like button. And y'all can definitely support your girl Tay. My one little punk ass super chat is sitting there. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Melissa. Thank you, girl. Okay? Cause you made sure my tip jar ain't have no dust in it. Right? But yeah, we gonna get into that, y'all. We gonna get into that. Because y'all see Miss Amira wearing the truth chain. Now the messy part about it, Miss Season done act pregnant. She done did a couple of things, but we ain't never see her with no chain, baby. And now all we get to see her talk about is narcissist. And she said that she been talking about it. But I don't remember that when she was with RH. I don't remember her ever talking about narcissist when she was humping. When she was getting humped on, we ain't hear nothing about no nar and no sis. But now that it done dried up, that's all her conversation is. And it seems kind of like a hypocrite. Because when you was in the other person's shoes, it seemed like a person was loving their position. But once their position was no longer a position because they wanted an actual relationship in the future, and I'm dating. I told you, after my ex-wife, I ain't getting in no relationship with nobody. So listen, if we ain't gonna be friends, making adult situations or adult decisions, there we go, and making adult decisions, I'm gonna have to step off because this ain't what you want, and that definitely ain't what I want. All right, Robert is not trying to be tied down to nobody right now. And if you got him enjoyed, listen, if a woman was smart, right, at this point in time, okay, if you was actually getting time in with Robert, what I would advise is enjoy the time. Amira is enjoying the hell out of her position because there's no title to it. They are two adult people that is enjoying each other's company. But if I was you, okay, I'm just giving advice. If it was anybody that was dealing with Robert, the only thing to keep it going is not once you mention a relationship, your ass is out of there. Once you start gearing towards a relationship, your ass is out of there. Once he think you acting like you in a relationship, his ass is out of there. Period. Hey, LaShawn. Damn, and I like Miss Season. I like her too. I still like her. But at the end of the day, real is right. And the stuff that we see her talking about now is not the stuff we seen her talking about then. Everybody act like they so much trying to come and help other women after they get out of said situation. But if that's the case, why is this not what you've been talking about the whole time? You was talking about fruits and vegetables. You was rubbing Robert head and laying in his goddamn bed. We ain't hear nothing about no narcissist then. Y'all was out in the clubs dancing, you and your girls, girl on girl, him and the girl, you and the girl, y'all in the girls. Mm-mm. We seen you drinking and linking. We didn't see you talking nothing about a narcissist. So that part is confusing. But I know we see Amira wearing that chain, baby, and it probably got a couple of people punching the air like, oh my God, he likes her. He likes her. And she's pretty. Okay. When she first came out here, I ain't gonna lie, I said she was crazy, batshit crazy. But I like crazy people too. They know, all crazy people ain't bad. Shit. It is what it is. But her and Robert have a good connection. They really do. It don't seem like they trying to force too much, trying to be too much, anything other than the factors of enjoying. And two grown people should be able to enjoy each other. That be the problem sometimes with people. They be rushing too far into relationships before they even get to know a person. But outside of the factors of Amira wearing his chain, she been there for a couple of months, baby. And I wonder if she receiving her mail there or at a P.O. box. Because at this point in time, she would no longer be a squatter. She's no longer a squatter. She's cuddled up on the furniture. She's laying in the bed. She's going out and they doing skating with the kids. I mean, there's a couple of things that will show that people is definitely having a great connection, baby. And some people could say, yeah, you know it's for content, but you know what's the best content? True content, real content. Because when people are looking at the content to look for what the content is going to show, they not realizing they watching the content exactly for what it's for. Them two enjoying each other. And she glowing. She is definitely glowing. Amira is glowing. They go anywhere they want due to the factors of the AI. People be talking about the AI app, but I don't know if people notice that the world is changing every damn day. And this man is building his catalog for the next chapter, baby. So you have to build. All right, in order to benefit. What's the number one thing that they tell people when they want to do content? To be consistent. All right, it's about being consistent. And in order for you to learn the new systems and how to work with the new systems, you have to be consistent within those systems. He don't give a damn about the people saying what he's showing people something regardless to whether they know it or not. Let's just think about this. And I'm just giving a small example. You know how many people are ill or how many people are disabled that can't leave their house the way they want to? Or because of health issues, they can't do certain things. So when you can go into an app and you could go halfway across the world or put yourself inside of a certain store, or imagine people that can't walk that can actually see themselves doing certain things. That's amazing. I mean, just being honest, you could go to the Gucci store straight from your living room. Shit, if you ain't never did parkour, you could go on the app and do parkour. You could be a book writer, a dancer, a cheerleader, all from the comfort of your home. It's supposed to be for entertainment purposes only. Now, my thing is where little people, where I mean, a little bit, people get a little aggravated because it's like, come on, AI is starting to take over, and it's taking over fast because now people got to determine between what's real and what's fake, and people like realistic shit over fake. So, being that the fake shit is drowning out the realistic shit, people are tired of seeing it because you don't know what's real with the person, what's fake with the person, or even if you actually talking to the person that say that they a person, you don't know who they could possibly be. And that's the part that's scary. You could put anybody face and voice to any damn thing. I don't like the fact that AI, the way that is set up, imagine if something just cuts your voice and it could call someone, call your kids and tell them, open the door. You know, it can really go to the next level outside of entertainment. But in different cases, it can allow people to do things that they normally not able to do. Hey, CS. But I know Bree running around here with these area rug boots, looking like Tina Turner, one of old Tina Turner wigs. She gonna have to figure some shit out now that she done had all these goddamn kids. Cause once you get mad at the men and you not speaking to them, now that's all your problem. Trust me. Hey, Denise. Trust me. I mean, I'm older now, but when I was younger, you know, things and even getting to this stage, because I'm going to just be honest, I got older kids and I got younger kids. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you got a group of kids, to say the least. And I say that because you got to spread yourself real thin. You got babies that require your attention. And you don't got regular baby, you got crybabies. What definitely makes it hard to do things or get anything goddamn done. So it makes the process hard and overwhelming, especially when you don't have the help there that you need. Cause you ain't speaking to the baby father, baby. She said, no, I got to go find Walter. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Little old lady that lived in the shoe, had so many kids she ain't know what to do. So she got on the road and went to go find Walter. That's sad though. Cause that don't change nothing. You've been here before. Each relationship you get in, your daddy be in a relationship with you. When y'all break up, they break up. That hurt LaTruth too. Cause he like, listen, and it's sad because when the police came in that situation, the daddy was outside with LaTruth, like, listen, you know she crazy. She just be acting up. She just he thought it was gonna be just like every other time, but no, this time when LaTruth was leaving, he was going to be leaving for good. It wasn't going to be no coming back with that. Because when a person can play dangerous and tell lies like that, you really have to watch your back. Like, girl, you tried to end me. If these police would have ran up with their pals and tried to take me out, thinking that I was in this house holding up a GUN and had you in fear of your life, friend, do you know how that could have turned out? So yeah, Jarnell better watch out. He might go to drop the babies off or pick the babies up and listen. She might try to re-report him about that choke. Might be. Maybe. I don't know, y'all. It's just very disheartening to see the kids in the situation. And me personally, you just using them as pawns because you ain't even taking care of them to the best of your ability. And I'm saying about the little things. This boy still got on the same clothes. Josh ain't have no motherfucking haircut. Zay ain't have no haircut. Nobody here was combed, okay? And they just had on quick clothing. That's all and that's it. That's all and that's it. When she saw that girl in that red robe, she went slap crazy. I'm telling you, she did. She's still punching the air for it. Okay? Because the only thing that Jonelle did for her was go inside her goddamn guts. Far as providing any type of lifestyle or anything far as for her kids, no. Mm-mm. Everything was about him. Whereas when it came down to the factors of Robert, it was a whole different workup. I like Miss Season, but the narcissist, yes, that shit getting on my goddamn nerves. Somebody better tell her. Miss Season, stop talking about that shit. You're a pretty woman. I understand, and I understand again. But the narcissist shit got to go. Okay? I don't know if this supposed to be your new niche. Go back to the fruits and vegetables. We'd rather hear you talk about body butter and fruits and goddamn vegetables. I'm telling you the truth. The narcissist shit damn sure got to go though. It's weird to be doing on a daily, on the rails, on the store. Now I know you gotta definitely post content consistent in order to receive that paycheck once that door is open. But it's not even like Miss Season is a woman that's hard up for money and she's doing the social media shit because she damn sure need a check. No, that's not the case. So whatever the case is, I just want her to get out her goddamn feelings and back into her goddamn garden. Talk to us about planting some shit, okay? Cause the narcissist thing, it ain't a hit. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. hmm People do anything for clout. You said that right. Miss Season claims she been talking about not. She was not talking about that shit when RH was hitting them hips. When RH was clapping them goddamn cheeks, we ain't hear shit about no narcissism, baby. But now every other day, if not every day, in our timeline, we gotta hear something about the narcissist, baby. How the narcissists come in and they'll just you listen, you can't get your cheeks back. They already been clapped. That's it. And at any point in time, the difference that be confusing for me. The same way that these women talk about goddamn Robert, at any point in time, if he wanted any one of their asses back, they would be back like a goddamn Cadillac. But because they are what's not wanted, now this is the shit that we got to hear. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't like that for her. I really took Miss Season as but you know they say you can't judge a book by the cover. You gotta actually open and read. Now I'm not saying that she's still not class C, but she got some petite in there, baby. And when people think that they throwing shots and they the only person that end up catching their own strays, it'd be crazy. I'm pretty sure she lost a lot of people from watching her. And it's nothing wrong with schooling people, but you ain't schooling people, you dragging people through your heartbreak. It's a difference. Yeah. She hurt because she chose to believe it was more than it was. Right. Anytime you mention relationship in the same sentence with the truth, you done fucked up, boo. Did you not just witness what he just went through for 6 goddamn years? Huh? Huh? He got serious relationship PTSD at this point in time, baby. He enjoying everything. And the only reason why Amira is getting and enjoying her position is because she's actually enjoying him without no pressure, friend. How you pressuring somebody to be with you? If somebody gonna be with me, I would want it to be because that's their choice, not because I had to pressure them into it. Oh, you better marry me. No, I know the goals that I got set for me within my motherfucking head. So if something goes against that, if I choose to stay, I can't blame the other person, baby. But that don't mean that you gonna get what you want out of the situation either. It may be all you want in a man. Okay? But that's not the man that's willing to marry you, friend. He is not going to be. And then these women be having 2 and 3 husbands. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having multiple, because at one point in time, that relationship before might not have worked for you. But when a woman get with a man and he starts seeing certain signs, he start relaying it to the reason why the relationship didn't work with you and the last nigga. Like, yeah, shit, I feel sorry. Now I see what the fuck homeboy was going through. Now I see why your husband got a divorce. You understand what I'm saying? You can't pressure or push or force yourself onto somebody. Let some things organically happen. People be too busy trying to be in control or try control, like I said, control of the situation, control of the person, control of everything. But when you in a situation with somebody, you can't be the person that you think is gonna be the making decisions for everybody. That's definitely not the way it goes. You may think that things gonna turn out one way and it turn out another. A person may feel like they backing the person up into a corner. Oh, they ain't gonna have a choice, but this, that, and the third. Because if you don't make this decision, all right, giving people ultimatums to get your ass left every time. Because if I feel like I gotta be forced into a situation, I don't want that situation at all. We all supposed to be grown. What you said, Queen Love Mel? Let me see. No, for real. We all supposed to be grown within the situation. You ain't gonna force me. Now you made me uncomfortable to even want to be with your ass. Now I can't even have fun because I feel like it's an obligation, and I'm not obligated to do anything. Okay, I'm not. Anything a person do, it should be a choice to do, a want to do on their own behalf, not because they feel forced to do it. I can't even have fun with you no more. Because now when I come or if I decide to chill with you, I know that it's ultimately going to be more than what it is that I'm looking for. And if I'm not looking for what you looking for, why am I going to continue fucking with you so you can say I led you on in any type of way? Okay? Let's just be honest and let's say it this way. I'm not saying Robert don't pursue people, but a lot of the women that feel the way that they feel, they pursued him. They pursued him. Okay? And they didn't only pursue him, and the factors of pursue him, they try to change him. And that's where it goes wrong. Cause you can't get with me one way. All right. I'm an entertainer. I engage, and it's crazy, but the majority or the most content that I'm going to do is going to be with women. So don't think that I'm going to get with you and now it's going to be that man been too hurt. And he ain't gonna never let a woman right now get that close to him to be able to hurt or play with him the way that Briana ever did again. She fucked it up for a lot of people. Okay? Let's just say that. I remember her saying that. She only said that to take some of her hurt away. Probably. Everything she's saying right now is to take some of her hurt away. Okay, just like we see Robert over there enjoying Amelia. All right, Miss Season, remember over there being up underneath bra. She know what he smelled like. She probably still could smell his motherfucking cologne in her nose. Okay? How deep is your love? All right? We know how us as women is when we love a man. Stop playing, cause she wasn't liking that man. She was loving that man. Okay, I truly think he misled Miss Season. You can't mislead somebody that's grown and making their own decisions if you telling a person the truth. He told us in the world, I can go back right now and you can too on Robert's page where every day he lets it be known he's not in a relationship. So if I'm telling you that I'm not in a relationship, in the world I'm not in a relationship, and you still choose to engage with me, I'm not leading you on, you leading yourself on because you think you're gonna be able to change my mind. And that's where people go wrong. Pussy don't change mine. It don't. It don't. So just because I get into a situation with you and we may be engaging as adults, that don't mean I'm not gonna still stand on what I choose to stand on as far as me not being in a relationship. And if you can't handle that, then you should not be mad at me. You should be mad at yourself for thinking that you're going to be able to change my mind. And that didn't happen. So that's why you're really mad. That's why a person would really be mad. He always made it be known he not in a relationship. He always let it be known that him and that person was just friends. So where was the lead on? Where was the lead on? See, the thing is, in this world, in this society is bad because people will say that they want the truth, okay? But when you tell people the truth, they treat it like a lie. And when you tell a person that it a lie, they'll go with that as the truth. Miss Season is older. She's growner. She's not, how can I say, this ain't her first rodeo. But you can't control nobody but yourself. I don't give a fuck how much you doing with them. You could be with them while they going through what they going through. You could help them heal when they need healing. But if the whole time you doing this, if a person is telling you that they not in a relationship and y'all just friends, are you mad that the person just kept it that way? Or are you mad at yourself that you gave more of yourself than what you normally would have, thinking that it was going to change a man's mind, and it didn't. That be them females out here performing wifely duties and ain't no wife. Stop doing wife shit for a nigga that's not yours. If you can't even get the, how can I say, respect for a man to say that you in a relationship with him, if you saying that it's disrespectful, then who's disrespecting themselves? You. You still doing all the things you doing for the man, even though he letting you know that you ain't, or he don't want to be in a relationship. Thank you, Josephine. He letting a person know, listen, we friends. We friends. We friends. But when you think you could change somebody's mind, it's the disappointment. And Robert is in a situation right now where he on some fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice, it'll be on me. And he's not allowing nobody to fool him twice, baby. And anybody that's dealing with him right now, if they don't respect his boundaries, then basically that's on them for thinking that they can change his decision and winding up disappointed. That's what that's about. That's definitely what that's about. I'm checking my chicken, y'all. I'm sorry. This daylight saving time got me all messed up, all right, y'all? I keep thinking it's later than what it is, and listen, mm, I got to get it together. Queen Mel said people are letting their personal feelings get involved in creating their own narratives about, yes, misseasoned situation. Just like they, exactly, just like they've been doing all throughout this saga, just in my opinion. Yes, I'm just gonna be honest. A lot of the times where situations get created is because a lot of people do be leading with their emotions instead of logic. People could tell you exactly the position that they're playing, and a person will still come behind it and say that that's not what it is. It's something else. And then when they figure out that it's exactly what you've been saying it is the whole time, now they mad at you for both. Like, if you thought that him and that woman was together, that's something that a couple of people thought him and that woman was together. Even though some people may have thought that they looked good together, may even thought that Miss Season was a good woman for him. But it got to be him that feels that she's the fit, not who people place him with. If that man did not say that he was in a relationship at any point in time, can't nobody be mad at him for any part that he played, friend, because he started it off with the truth. The truth is what's most important. You can't say if I lied, you can't say I lied to you, right? If from the beginning I let you know where I stood. If I let you know where I stand from the beginning, you sure can't say I lied to you in the end if I'm still playing the same position. Now, Robert was up there telling Miss Season or any other woman, yeah, baby, I love you. We gonna be together. We gonna be together. I want you to have my babies. We gonna get married. We gonna have a future. Oh, I love you so much, baby. I'm gonna make you mine. You mine, baby. You mine. And nobody else's, okay? Only person I see as the dopest chick in the game wearing this chain. The next thing to his name is LaTruth, baby. Amira, she wearing that nigga name around her neck. And you ain't hear her ask for Nathan. You don't hear on this internet talking about no relationship talk, no. She cool as a fan, okay? A very a very free spirited person. She seemed like one of me. Okay. If God grants you the life of the gift, the blessing of waking up, okay, anything else is an extra. I'm not forcing nothing. All right. It ain't even on that type of timing. You are so right. What you say, Miss Linda? You are so right. He have always said, I am not in a relationship. I don't know what part of that. Yes, every woman that people see Robert with, they instantly place him in a situation with them. When me personally, he's a content creator. Business is always going to be business. And one thing for sure, and two things for certain, he always, how can I say, fulfill his part of the bargain. He get these women seen. He make it so people know who they are. He actually raised the bar on their pages, so now they have another traffic or outlet to income. Okay, he is a businessman, baby, and he do be creating content. And some people gotta remember the content is his business, and the content gotta look believable. It has to look realistic. Otherwise, nobody's going to watch it. He can't just throw some bullshit up there, because then what people gonna say, oh, that was some bullshit. But he has to do content with people where he have a connection, so that way the content can sell. But that don't mean that he looking for a relationship out of the content as well. And a lot of women like him and be able to get next to him due to the factors of possible content. And then they be thinking that they can, how can I say, bribe him into a relationship. I mean, you can't even cook your way into a relationship with Robert. He ain't even got a whole stomach. He can't finish the whole plate of food. So that thought is out the window, and I'm being dead ass serious. It ain't gonna happen. You know, they think you, if you feed them and you fuck them, then you're gonna out chuck them. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They wind up being the ones that be dickmatized. And then they be online talking about narcissists, not knowing that they creating the same action what they saying a narc is. So while they explaining what a narc is, they not realizing they actually being a narcissist. That be the thing for me. That be the thing for me. You up here talking about narcs while being a narc. Cause this is some narc shit. And I don't even know. Is it getting the attention from the person? I mean, did he call you? Did a person reach out? Because I wouldn't even be still talking about them this long to embarrass my goddamn self. Like, you know what? Fuck that nigga. If it's fuck me, then it's fuck you, and that's the way I like it. You ain't gonna be embarrassing me on these social media streets. Got me looking thirsty. Uh-huh. Got me looking thirsty. Mm-hmm. Cause Miss Season out here damn sure looking like she needs some water. I don't like that for her. If you're gonna move on, move on. Don't move on and drag your feet and then make the situation your content where you the person that wind up looking foolish. Because that's how it seems. You know, just my opinion. You about to be like Bree out here with the area rugs? You about to be out here with the area rugs too? I hope not. Please, Lord Jesus. Mm-mm. Wait, then I thought she had a man with the house and the lake. Right. I guess these women be saying they have it all. A man only does what you allow, period, Queen Love Mel. It's one thing if you don't know. Okay? One thing if you don't know. You can't fault yourself for what you don't know. That would be fully on the other person if you didn't know. But now, if you do know in any way and you still choose to engage in any way, you opening the door for how you saying that that man is treating you. Because if you never open that door, he can't treat you no type of way, boo, at all. We have to take accountability. In a lot of situations, things that happen to us is because, okay, we allowed certain things what gave people or what made people think that they had the right to push the ball. Hmm. Let's be real. Nah, I never thought I swear all things weird. I never thought she was gonna go out like this. I thought she would have been the person that even if it didn't work out, she would move on to classiest. But for me, it seemed like she's seeking attention and validation in an area she shouldn't even need to be validated. Like, you shouldn't. Okay? But when you do no good, you get no good. And I tell people that all the time. And that works in all situations. If you get with somebody, right? And that somebody is telling you from the beginning, listen, I don't want to be in a relationship. And you think that you can coerce them or something that you do can change their mind. And then when you see that it does not change their mind, but the mind that has changed within them because of your actions, now you want to try to play victim. That's not cool. Then really she too damn old to be acting like that. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But I guess Robert had that in vogue dick. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not what you did do, it's what you're not going to be able to do anymore. And when something was good and your supply get cut off, shit, the mind, the heart, and the coochie got their own way that they work out things. Okay. And her mind is telling her one thing, but her body telling her yes. She don't want to hurt nobody. But it's something that she must confess. She don't see nothing wrong. Ooh, with a little bumping ride, with a little bumping ride. I'm telling you, she don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. That should snatch your soul every time. And once your soul has been snatched, that shit is like a drug. People be trying to get that get back. Like, listen, I need to get that shit. Okay? And then when they can't get that shit, you be seeing them out here acting out. Mm-hmm. Just like an addict when they need a hit. Because we not gonna act like love ain't a drug. Okay? I don't know why people act like they forget that. Love is definitely a drug. And once you felt something from a certain person or for a certain person, it will be a feeling that you will always try to get back to. Okay? Love is like a dopamine, damn it. And these women be out here on dope, damn it. Mm-hmm. I keep telling them that shrimp drive them crazy. All right. Period. Point blank. I don't know. I actually thought she would have been an example of how a woman is actually supposed to move on from a situation gracefully. But I guess that's not something that we got to see. And we ain't got to see that from anybody as of yet in the situation once it detached. Mm-mm. She knew what it was. She want everybody to come to her platform now, but ain't nobody thinking about Miss Linda, don't nobody want to hear that narcissist shit. Not you, not I, and nobody else. Cause at the end of the day, you can't just switch up your tune when people see the actual you. Like you actually showed us you. What you thought you was putting on for the world, but now the person that you gave people to see, that's who they thought that you was. So now when you show up as something else, it's a disappointment. People not gonna rock with that shit. They gonna feel like they've been hoodwinked, bamboozled. Like, wait a minute. I thought you was this type of person, but the stuff that's coming out your mouth, you seem more like this type of person. And once people see you ain't who you say you are, you done messed up. You done messed up. Because see, what people fail to realize is we see these people online. They actually see and seen each other in real life. Okay? And Robert is a man, right? That let truth speak for him. He ain't got to come out here and tell nobody how Miss Season was or is or the reason for them not speaking because her actions is telling people everything that he is not. He ain't got to even put his mouth on it. People's own actions will be the thing that will be what destroys them. I mean, just being honest. People will crash out and cause their own demise. And you would expect it to come from the other person. But why do Robert have to speak when the situation is speaking for itself, baby? Ain't nothing he got to say. And the more he don't say nothing, the more the truth reveals itself, to say the least. Cause we figuring out her actions and Robert ain't have to say nothing. He ain't have to come out and be like, see this, why I ain't fucking with her now. You understand? Or oh, I'm not messing with Miss Season because of it. He ain't said shit. And that's what's wrong with a person. Everybody feel like they deserve an explanation, and some people don't feel like they choose to have to explain. Once I say I'm done, I'm done. That's it. Everybody don't give an explanation for they're done. All right, they ain't explaining shit. You will understand what I'm saying when you don't see me within your presence. That will tell you everything that you need to know. That's it and that's all. Shit. I ain't seen Miss Season smile the way that she was smiling when she was in them videos with RH. If I actually think about it, if I'm telling the truth, shit, that smile used to see every damn tooth. Okay? Cheesy. Cheese. You see me? Ah, yeah, this is me all up in the videos, all up at the shows. You understand? But that light done dimming, friend, since you ain't around the person. And if you saying that you freeing yourself from a narcissist, then why is your smile not glowing? I would think that your smile would be glowing even bigger at this point in time. If you got away from what you saying wasn't great, Lord, please don't let Amira get hypnotized too. Listen, I think she enjoying herself. She don't even seem like the person or the type to accept things the way that the other women is. And I'm not saying she's not going for this, that, and the third. Amira seems like more of a free spirit. When I say it don't look like she's forcing nothing, pushing nothing, she just enjoying and reaping the benefits of everything. Okay, because what these women do not realize, less is more. The less you pressure a person, the more you will receive. Once you start forcing pressure, that nigga is going to leave. There's nothing wrong for having standards and standing on what you feel, but you got to make sure you match somebody that get that same or have that same energy for real. Because if I'm not looking for a relationship, what the fuck are you doing with me if you know that you is? If you looking for a relationship, why would you ever be dealing with a man that's not only telling you, but telling the world that's not what he want? Now we about to have a girl band of woo-woos, roo-roos out here barking area rugs because they done got goddamn dumped because they felt that they can control situations that was not within the factors of them controlling. You got one man out here running around talking about he want to go get his booty licked while his girlfriend, baby mama, whatever you choose to call her, is running around here with area rugs. And you got Miss Season on Facebook giving narcissist counseling. Jesus Christ. Well, I be damned. I be damned, Gina. I be damned. Listen, well, I hope they keep posting it because I'm going to keep showing it. If it's all right for them, it should sure be all right for me. And I just can say one thing. Robert is looking very healthy. He don't look stressed. He don't look like shit is bothering him. He's playing the part of being a father and still handling his business out here in these social media streets. And obviously, he's still keeping these bitches aggy, to say the least. So it's like a 1 + 1 = 2. That's right. What the hell? What the hell on? I'm telling y'all. But definitely hit your girl Tay like button. Hit that like button so they can know that Tay is. She set herself up. Yep, she sure did. She set herself up for that. Say it again. That man was fresh out of a marriage and telling the world he was single. Let me say it again. Let me repeat that part so the people in the back can hear you and with me, friend, at this point in time, because people don't seem to get it. They be like, Robert is with her. He with her. But that man told the world he was single. She thought she was finna plant them damn tomatoes right in his heart, shaking my head. Yup, she was saying tomato, and he was saying tomato. Mm-hmm. Tomato, I'm the fuck out of here. Tomato, tomato. You say it's one way, I say it's another. And you can't force somebody into your decision. All right? Mm-mm. But then they bad because they wrong because you ain't convinced them. So I'm the bad guy because you couldn't convince me to be in a relationship with you, baby. All right? No. Uh-uh. No, Amira is not homeless. How is she homeless and she's sleeping in the home every night? And she been there for a couple of months, so I doubt if she's a squatter. I look at her like she's classy, and that's what made me like her. Right, Denise? Uh-uh. Amira look like she's doing very well, to say the least. She ain't got no stress, baby. She got a daughter with her. They chilling up in Robert crib. And you know Robert loved the kids. You know Briana punching the fucking ear, knowing that Amira got her daughter there. Because she know how good Robert treated her kids. Huh. Let's talk about it. Shit, Amira looking like a shiny quarter over there and up in that bitch. What are y'all like? What? Say what now? Amira going to go crazy if Robert tells her to leave. Maybe, maybe not. Because how you know if Robert is not the one that's telling her to stay? He actually probably likes her company. Because I don't get, we ain't see nobody else spending no nights over at Robert's house like that. Okay? And he's on the camera with her, so he wants the world to know, baby. The other women that you see him with, It is just what it is, business. But I don't know if y'all notice it or not, but he's actually digging the mirror. And it don't have nothing to do with putting a title on it. Actions always speak louder than words. All right. And for a man to say that he's not in a relationship, don't want a relationship, to let a woman get that close to him, all right, they are waking up and going to sleep with each other unless he's not there. And when he come back, she's awaiting him. I mean, we got to pay attention. Mm-hmm. So right now they into each other. So I don't know if she would be crazy if he telling her to, or if he told her to leave. Cause shit, right now he's sure appreciating if she stay. Mm-hmm. And you never know how big of a part a person play. You know what I'm saying? He probably actually finally in a situation, not a relationship, but a friendship with someone that understands him and not trying to force nothing from him, which is ultimately what's helping them receive it. Hmm. She might. He loves to pick up strays, Miss Season. She came with her own. To an extent. To an extent. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And I say to an extent because everybody got something on a different level where they missing something that the other person don't, or the other person do have. Because with saying that Miss Season have her own, she don't have her own happiness, and happiness is free. So if you can place yourself around somebody that's happy, that's richness right there, baby. Energy is everything. A person can have everything and still have nothing. Okay, if you empty on the inside, then everything that you possess on the outside is just that, on the outside. But when it come down to your insides, do you understand what I'm saying? It don't match the picture. Sometimes people put those things in position to make people feel like they have it all, and they honestly don't. We only can go off of what we seen on this internet to say that a person would seem like they have all their shit together. But we really would never know. Because, like I said, a person can have all of that, but none of the shit that she had kept Robert with her. So when a person feel like they got, that's like a situation where a person be like, oh, why he with her? She ugly. That girl is ugly. What? I look way better than her. And he shitted on me for that. It all depends on what a person is looking for. All right. If I'm not looking for a person that got all of that, okay, because you having all of that and still having nothing, what does that say for me? If Miss Season got all of what she has and it still takes Robert to fulfill her, what do she really got? Hmm. Seems like everyone uses Robert for the come up and then they going. No, uh-uh. Robert do business with these women and they think that more is going to come out of it. So he get going. He ain't gone. Like I said, fool me once. He probably got a cutoff rule after dealing with his wife. Once he see a certain type of behavior, he already know what it's going to be. And as a grown ass man, you just not gonna be willing to deal with certain things. And when you dealing with women of a certain age, you don't feel that you should have to because they should be well out of those type of ways. But when you get the same ways from the older women that you getting from the younger women, it just makes the situation confusing. And I honestly believe, right, Jay, that Amiri brings him peace. I generally think that they have a friendship, a real friendship, which brings forth or draws a connection. And it's not forced. Robert got his own money. He didn't need any money. Right. He didn't. So I don't think that he's picking up strays. I just think that he's non-judgmental of the women that he deal with. He's dealt with women that have money, and he's dealt with women that didn't have so much money. Their actions is what deters him, not what it is that they have. What they have don't got nothing to do with the person that they is. And that's how a lot of people fuck up with him. It's because of their actions. Miss Season House didn't mess up with Robert. Miss Season bank account didn't mess up with Robert. Miss Season's vegetables or anything else that she has that belongs to her didn't mess up with Robert. Miss Season herself is what showed Robert an action that he no longer wanted to deal with. And that's what got us here today. And her over there talking about narcissism, baby. Because none of that in what she had could keep him. And that be the shit that make people mad when they see a person that they feel don't got as much enjoy everything that they do want. Because for people to say that Amira is a stray, she's sure keeping Robert happy, baby. With all of that, it's Polly. That's why they connect so well. Shit, if she like it, I love it. What the hell? It don't make sense to continue to get with people that don't like what you like. Get with somebody like that do. Hey, you like fucking bitches? I like fucking bitches. We could fuck these bitches together. Capiche? Versus you dealing with somebody that goes against everything it is that you're trying to go with. Why would you continue to deal with women that don't want to deal with other women or multiple women if you know that that's the road that you're going on? Shit, some women are asked if they could bring a girl in the bedroom. It ain't even got to be the man. It's equal opportunity. She has to. Ain't no woman no servant for no man. Okay, we happy because we happy together. She gotta keep him happy. What? If he don't keep her happy, you don't think that she has the option to be able to leave too? It go both ways. It definitely goes both ways. I doubt if she's just there to keep him happy. It must be going in some ways that he's keeping her happy too, because she hasn't decided to leave as of yet. And a person could say, "Oh, well, she could be homeless and this, that, and the third." He had to meet her somewhere. She was somewhere before she was there. I don't think any of them can act like Bree will. Maybe without the big mouth and throwing all her stuff every which way. Listen, right? Because Bree showed out for women to come. Shit, she showed out for women. Oh, I don't even know. We just know she gave a show. And the bad part, her show is still showing. That's why we out here talking about her ass right now with these goddamn area rugs. Okay? These women got to do something different. When they around they men, they all happy and consistent. Soon as a man don't want their ass, now they out here lost. She don't know what the hell to do with herself right now. She ain't got a clue what to do at all, at all. She popping up, going to see family members she ain't seen. They confused about seeing her because they know every time she come around, some shit about to hit the fan. Okay? We ain't gonna act like it wasn't a break within that family, nigga. She said her sister husband was trying to fuck her. That's not something that just go away. I'm sorry. When stuff like that is put into the ear in the family, that's stuff that stick. Ain't nobody gonna trust her around their husband. Not the cousin, not the auntie, nobody. Uh-uh. Anybody know when Brianna come around, only one or two things gonna happen. Court or jail. Court or jail. And ain't nobody trying to go to either one. So the whole visit is suspicious. That's what the hell everybody thinking. They probably couldn't wait till her ass leave. To tell you the truth, baby. Just so they could talk about her ass like, yo, what the fuck is going on? She must not be fucking with that nigga right now. What you think he left her to, girl? Probably so, cause why all of a sudden she here? We don't even fuck with each other. Why she's here? Mm. Mm. Where the kids definitely was picking up on it. Cause they was doing some who the hell is these people? Okay. Babies is smart. Yep, court and jail. You deal with Bree, you're gonna end up one or two places. Either the courthouse or the jailhouse. Mm-hmm. And if you ain't trying to go to either one and deal either way, you better stay out the way, baby. Cause woo wee and woo wee. Ain't one person that we seen within the last 3 years that has not came into contact with Bree and ended up into one of the other situations, either jail or court. And we seen her in court all year. All year. She spent 2025 in court. Yep. Say it, Lakeisha. Johnny Boy is up next. Let the circus begin. Uh-huh. Yarnell and Bree about to be out here acting like Krishan and Blueface. You know, Blueface came home. So that circus is definitely about to begin. And Tay is definitely on it because you know the blue circus is something different, okay? Because on my other channel, my Tea with Tay, that's the content I used to do over there, baby. But then at some point, I realized that Krishan was a Brie. See, I was defending Krishan in the beginning because I thought you know. But then I started to pay attention and it was something totally different. My spirit never lied. It pointed that out. Bree always has rule to her attention. Why couldn't she allow her sister and family to have their moment? My spirit never lied. It just pointed that out to me. Yeah. First of all, that's because she do evil shit to evil people, DS. People come when she come around people, they trying to figure out what is she here for. You know, normally when you see a family member you ain't seen in years, you happy and you excited, like, oh shit, let's catch up. But you never know the last note that a person left on. Cause it never be good. It never be good. And then Walter has been down there and it's probably not even because he wanted it that way. It probably was because of Jonelle, baby. So for all we know, she was probably going to pick up her damn daddy to help her with them goddamn kids. Cause now she the little old lady that lived in the shoe that had so many kids she ain't know what to do. And that shit is driving her crazy and she is miserable. Yes, Brianna is miserable, and we getting to see it in real time. Real time. And real time is better than any other time. Because that's one thing that we could say the internet does not forget, baby. If Boogers leave her, she going to go back to Carolina to be closer to her broke Israelite. Shit, they both need each other. They about to be out here panhandling, shaking cans together. Cause it ain't but too much of the truth to pay he could talk about, baby. And a transplant and a toupee is different. You gotta actually have some money to get a hair transplant, okay? You ain't got to have that much money to get a toupee. That's just a unit, all right? But when you have to buy a unit and then actually get that unit professionally done, You paying some change. You ain't come to play, hunt. It's crazy. And Robert manifests the shit that he wants. He said he wanted some hair, and that's what the fuck he got. And now she got all the hair that he didn't use on them damn boots. Them boots get on my nerves, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know why them boots bother me so goddamn bad, but I feel like, ooh, I hate them boots. Okay? I do. And I ain't got nothing against thigh high boots, but it's them damn area rugs that do it for me. And then when she had the pink, oh Lord Jesus, the matching vest. All that animal cruelty going on in one goddamn space. Hey, blessing chosen. Yeah, them boots, they piss me off every time. All right, somebody gonna have to get her some breakup wardrobe. Somebody gonna have to show her what breakup wardrobe is like. And I'm not even meaning like by having your ass all hanging out. No, no, no. But the first thing you don't go and do is get you some roo-roos. Leave the roo-roos in the closet. Don't ever break up and think that shit is that deep. Cause it ain't. It really ain't. And them goddamn roo-roos, they be barking. When she ain't crying, they crying. She wearing them boots so she could cry and nobody don't know she crying at the end of the day. Cause she looking one way at the top and the boots is them shit's having a whole conversation with Jarnell by they goddamn self. How you double kick leaves? How you run through the leaves? You kick them one time and then the back of the boot kick them again. What? Say what now? Say what now? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's not what we doing. The boots wanted to clean. Yo, them shits did look like street sweepers. You know how in New York when they have alternate side of the street parking and the street sweeper just come and that shit just blow everything to the middle of the goddamn street and then they go on the other side and they just blow everything the hell back? That's exactly what them damn boots was doing, the roo-roos. The roo-roos. Roo-roo-roo-roo, crying ass boots. I'm still waiting for them pictures of where you went with that motherfucking cat suit. Cause I'm standing on the fact that she just pulled out the driveway to the curb and made sure that her background was not showing. Popped her little leaky, funky, mildew booty hole having ass up and sat there and tried to act like she was Cardi B. But mm-mm, mm-mm. And then she drove that car right back into the driveway or wherever and took her mildew booty hole ass back in the goddamn house and put it on the internet because she do anything for clout, thinking that she was gonna make her baby mama mad. I mean her baby daddy, baby mama on occasions. But he said shit. You out in your left bit, I'm with two bitches. I'm out here trying to get my booty ate. My booty ate. See, if you eat some ass, I would stay home. But being that you don't want to eat no ass, I'm on the road. Pretty Bree told her he liked that thing licked. And I ain't talking about what's in the front. I'm talking about what's in the back. Okay? You know you got you a bend over buddy on the low. So bend his ass over and maybe he stay home. I mean, that's the only advice that I could give at this point in time. I'm not sure who's the bitch. You the bitch, he the bitch. I mean, did you hear that voice thing that he said? That is for the bitches. He out here trying to get his booty ate. His booty ate. No, he ain't, girl. Booty ate. Booty ate. No, he ain't. Yes, the fuck he is. All right. Your booty leaking. He trying to get his booty eaten. Y'all are not on the same goddamn page. You need some flat fix, and he trying to fix some flats, just not yours. Mm-hmm. Girl, you better go get you some E6000. Stop that shit from leaking and bend him over and maybe he stop geeking. Okay, okay. Remember, Tay told you, bend your bend over buddy over, okay, and act like a plunger in his booty hole. His booty hole. I bet you he'll never leave you alone. I bet you he'll never leave you alone. He probably still call Pretty Bree. Like, you sure you can't do what you did to me again? Or you ain't fucking with me like that? It's because you met that nigga Rob, right? I figured, damn, that shit, it don't hurt to try. Because you know this bitch, she don't eat no ass. I don't know what, she ain't eating ass right. Mm-hmm. Now, sure ain't eating her ass. That ain't gonna happen. So we always gonna be fighting. She ain't eating my ass. I ain't eating her ass. She leaking. I'm geeking. Like, it is what it is at this point. Anyway, D.S. Allen is a fool. He said, I bet Jarnell watching you laugh and shit. He better run from them goddamn boots. The I'm telling you, once he seen the outfit that she put on and said she was going out, he wasn't even mad no more. Go ahead, bitch. They gonna laugh at you, not at me. You got Doberman picture on the top and the Chihuahua at the bottom, talking about you out here on some fuck nigga shit. Mm-mm. 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 Uh-uh. I'm telling you, girl, no. Uh-uh. Go on Pinterest and just type in breakup outfits if you need some assistance, okay? I think that's the way the people your age do it these days. Because only thing you made Jonelle do is laugh at your ass. He said, yo, she went and put on rat, cat, and dog thinking she making me jealous, homie. I ain't know whether to throw ass in the goddamn oven or the garbage. I ain't know whether to throw in the oven or the garbage. Either way, damn shame. Hot is an understatement. And you know the weather changing, but you know some people got the self where you could control the air and the heat, right? Shit, she had to have the AC on up in that bitch. Everything was sweating. You know her goddamn ankles was having a mother scooting heat stroke. All right? Somebody tell Briana to keep them goddamn boots off her feet. All right? Them shits got to go. And when Jonelle seen her with them boots on, he was not mad no more. Every day he see her with them boots on, he get to laugh at her a little bit harder. He probably just be looking at the camera because you know Jonelle's stupid. He probably be looking online like, she Yo, I'm dead. How the fuck you got on a whole area rug set, right, Diaz, but got Lala with a t-shirt and jeans? Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me she in spring, you in winter, but y'all together in the same scenario? Yeah, something ain't right. We gonna say she got low iron. She anemic. She was cold. We gonna make excuses for her. Fuck it, y'all. Uh-huh. She anemic. Mm-hmm. Or she felt like she needed to bring her fucking pet dog with her. I don't know. That's probably the family pet. She said, you know what? Everybody going, pets included. Come on, Boots. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm telling you, them goddamn sheepskin boots. She said she got them in beige and in pink. Like you bought the ugliest goddamn colors. And my daughter normally like pink. My daughter a pink person. But I know she would not buy no motherfucking pink poodles to go stomp the goddamn yard. How you got on two dogs and a half a dozen kids? How you bust out with two dogs and a half a dozen kids and think you doing something, sis? and then go to a school with a come fuck me outfit. Mm-mm. You wasn't selling those when you was on live. Why you wasn't selling your come fuck me outfit? You want to be selling those pants with lips and pistols. Meanwhile, you wearing rurus and horseshoes. Girl. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. In a life jacket. Oh no. Wait. Here we go. We about to go to hell. I got the waters, y'all. Take out the waters. If we taking this hot walk, we taking it together. Let's go, fam. Listen, fuck the sheepskin. Nigga, they was wearing the wool on top of their head, nigga. Okay? They was winter at the top and summer at the bottom. She had on socks and buckshots. At the end of the day, I said it when I said it. If you're gonna have little Lele and little Janelli up there on the camera, brush they motherfucking hair. They ain't did shit to you. They ain't did shit to you. You gonna sit here and sit them on Walter's lap. You done introduce them to a goddamn tree humper before you introduce them to a goddamn brush. Mm-mm. 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 Uh-uh. You done took them kids to North Carolina with they head looking just like them goddamn boots. Everything rough around the goddamn edges. And I'ma tell you, cause at the end of the day, yeah, babies, no. That's they mama lazy ass. They can't brush their own hair. That's on her. That shit ain't look greased, moisturized. It ain't even look sweated out. It didn't even look sweated out. The hell? Kids ain't even been here for 12 motherfucking months yet. Almost they goddamn birthday month. And you already done got them out here fucking nappy. And the man ain't even fully break up with you yet. At least you waited till Robin fully left your ass for Mosky to not get her hair done. You still in a partial, out of partial relationship. And you already ain't gonna let the kids get no brush usage. That's wrong, man. That's wrong. You showing more love to the rules, but you ready to go get your goddamn freakum dress. Uh-uh. Them goddamn boots look like a yeast infection. That's what the hell them shits look like. A yeast infection. Especially them beige ones. They look like some crusted goddamn cream on your fucking feet. Stop putting them goddamn boots on. I don't know if somebody sponsored them, but if you continue to keep buying them goddamn rooms with your dumb ass, sick of you in them boots. That's two different type of sick. I get sick and then I get sick again. When I said that, I said I know the fuck she didn't take them boots all the way to North Carolina. I know the fuck she didn't. No. Uh-uh. She don't wore the goddamn snuffleupagus footwear you embarrassing that boy. Mm-hmm. Say what now? Mm-mm. We gonna call those the snuffleupagus. I just see them shit swaying through Sesame Street. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We gonna call those the Brie got left. The Brie got left boots. Every time, every year, them shits make a world premiere. Last year, she wore them shits with a sweatsuit. Who the fuck wear them rules with a sweatsuit? Huh? Huh? I don't think nobody wear no rules with no sweatsuit. That don't even go together. How you put sweat with sweat? That's crazy work. That is definitely crazy work. And you know she ain't got no goddamn friends. Okay? Because ain't nobody let her wear that shit outside. And any friends that say they her friends and let her wear that shit outside, they need their ass beat right along with her. All right? Because your homegirls, that's really your homegirls, they gonna tell you. Like, girl, where you going with them boots? Mm-mm. Them boots made it to Atlanta. From Atlanta to North Carolina. And neither place is the weather match. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. I know if I was Nakia, and I seen you pull up with your horse suit and your rurus, I wouldn't have been mad either. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Cause I would have been too busy laughing at your ass. Like, wait a minute, I know this bitch ain't wearing no sheepskin coats down here on her feet. I know she didn't. And she did. Ain't no way I would allow my kids looking like that. And right. She don't get no cool points for that. No cool points. Name one goddamn video y'all seen since the kids done been unveiled, unwrapped, and displayed for the world that you seen one video where they hair is goddamn brushed. Not a one. Okay? Okay? Okay. Oh, I was just saying. Because I thought it was me. I thought it was me. It was not a time for them goddamn boots. They didn't match neither one, the season or the reason. Them shits wasn't matching the reason or the season. So she should have left them shits out. Put it back. Use the shirt. Oh, that's the one right there on the floor, baby. The reason or the season. Them boots wasn't appropriate for either one at all. I'm about to get myself up off of here, y'all. Your girl Tay Tay, love y'all. You already know near far. Thank you, Terry. I ain't even see you come through with the super sticker, baby. Love is love, bro, and you always show support. I definitely appreciate you. You know you got Tay Tay heart. Period. All day, every day. Terry don't play with none of his ladies. But anyway, make sure y'all hit that like button for your girl Tay. If you did not hit it when you came in, please hit it while y'all leaving. And listen, I want to just give a message to the supporters before I go. Listen, the reason why y'all have the name supporters is because you can support who the fuck you want. Y'all do not or should not have to feel any type of way about who you choose to support, baby. If it is not appreciated, then that's all and that's it. It really does not matter. But the supporters are the ones that do the supporting. So me personally, I love each and every one of y'all, and I definitely appreciate the fact that y'all rock with me the way that y'all do. And I would never go or try by any means necessary to disrespect any one of you. I would not. I wouldn't do it. But anyway, your girl Tay Tay is out. Good night, everybody. La 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 lattes were a la 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 lattes were a